Hey, good morning, Morter Marchers. Welcome to Morter March Monday. I'm Dr. Ted Morter. Thank you for being here with me today and for sharing this video and telling other people about what we're doing and how this works and how the Morter March might work for you and for them if they would just participate. You know, part of my July quickies I was going to talk about this summer, my gosh, if you look at what's happened this past week, so many things happening and it's hard to even keep track of what's going on. You know what? And you may feel trepidation, you may feel upset about some of the things that have happened, you may be worried, you may be concerned. I'm going to use the word today, courage. And I think that if we just focus on that particular action, feeling of courage, and how that might apply into our lives, it might give us some confidence to move forward and say, you know what, it's going to be okay. It's all going to be all right. We just have to keep moving forward. And really, if you think about what happens out in the world, it's not really on me personally. It's not an assault on me personally, and it's probably not going to affect me that much directly. But what does affect me is how I feel about what I'm watching or seeing or doing or hearing from other people. And, you just can't fix stupid. So a lot of things happen out there. And when that saying really means something, it means let's just focus on internal and making sure that we're not stupid, that we're doing the right thing for ourselves, because we can only affect ourselves. That's the way this works. So when I think about the word courage, I thought about that this morning, and the word courage comes to mind when I think about having the wherewithal just to go ahead and jump in there and do something. This is part of my life all the time. I do things that I have no idea how to do it or how it's going to turn out or what it's going to look like. I just do it. I just jump in there. I don't know whether that's courageous or not, but on a bigger picture, I guess you would call that courage, just to jump in and make things happen. And I hope that you can apply this to your life. If you think about it today a little bit, what's giving you trepidation in your life? Where are you feeling like you're falling behind? Where are you feeling like things aren't coming and lining up the way I would like them to line up in my life? Well, however you feel about that, if you'll use the word courage and embrace the feeling of being courageous, then you will be able to overcome virtually anything that happens in your life. Good morning, everybody. Hi, Diane. Thank you for being here with me today. I really do appreciate your support. I see you here all the time. And when I'm talking about courage, I'm talking about doing the things that other people won't take the time to do, things that are not always fun. Courage means you stand up for what you believe and you stand up for who you are, and you just do things. You just do it. You make it happen. Make things happen in your life. If you sit back and wait for things to happen and say, come what may, chances are it's not going to be very good for you. It's because people are going to be using their own ideals and their own ideas to say this is what they want to have in life, and that might not be the best thing for you. I don't know. I'm just saying, why don't we just focus on self rather than everybody else that's out there? Because, Lord, there's some crazies out there. There's some things that are just crazy that I believe, and I'm all about courage. I'm about just do it. I'm about what makes common sense, what seems to be, good for me, for my family, for my business, for my friends. How do you feel about that? So I'll ask you to think about that for just a moment today. Where in your life would courage help you be a better person? Help your life be better? Help things be easier for you as we go along? Where would courage fit into your world? Think about that for a moment. I'll give you a second to kind of contemplate for a moment. So how do you figure this out? Well, you look at areas that you're having trepidation. You look at areas in your life that you're feeling out of control, or you're not in charge of what's happening. And when you find something like that, think about it for a moment. Maybe it's politics, maybe it's religion, maybe it's your job. I don't know. There's plenty of opportunity out there to show courage right now, because there's some crazy things that are happening out there that don't make a lot of sense, but I don't want to be a conspiracy theorist. I don't know. I don't know what all's going on, but I know that I can be in charge of Morter Farm. I can be in charge of the Morter household. I can be in charge of working with Janet together as a team and saying, this is what we believe. This is what we're going to do. This is how we're going to show our children what to do, and anybody else that wants to watch. And that takes courage, because there's a lot of other opinions out there different than what we might have. Maybe your opinion is different. That's okay. You can have your own opinion. I hope that you have courage to back it up and say, this is why I have this opinion. This is who I am. This is what I stand for. This is what makes common sense to me. Because common sense is good for everybody. And everybody's quote, common sense is probably different. And that's okay too. It makes sense to them, makes sense to me. So let's have a discussion. Let's unify. Let's use courage to move forward and say, we're willing to do the difficult. We're willing to take charge of what's going to happen in our lives so that even if it's not convenient and doesn't, it's not easy, maybe in fact it's the best thing to do. The best thing that you could possibly do for you, me, and your family. That's just my opinion, but that's why you're here this morning, to hear about this. So I'm going to say, just do it. Don't wait around to see how I'm going to be courageous. Just be courageous and say, you know what? It's okay. This is what I stand for. This is what I'm going to do. This is how I'm going to play in this world out here. And you'll find that it takes a lot of pressure off of you, and you'll be able to lower your shoulders down and say, you know what? Courage feels good. I feel good about my decisions. You have to make a decision. I talk about that a lot on here, making decisions. Well, being courageous is making a decision. Being able to move that forward is making a decision. Sticking to your guns is making that decision. So I encourage you to make decisions in your life. Use courage and just jump in there and do it. Don't wait around to figure out how to get it all just perfect before you do it. If I did that, I'd never have anything here at Morter Farm. I wouldn't have these beautiful workshops and barns and gardens and equipment and the things that I've been blessed to be able to have and enjoy in my life. I wouldn't have these things because I'd be waiting around trying to analyze everything and saying, well, which mower might be the very best of the best of the best? You know what? Figure it out, jump in there and do it, and just go get it. And then make it happen. Make it happen for you. Ready, fire, aim. That's what that means. Use courage to make the decisions and just go for it. That's what I encourage you to do. So today when I do the march, I'm going to be thinking about being courageous. I'm thankful and grateful I am courageous. Yeah, there we go. I was thinking about the word courage, but actually it's more of an action verb. I am courageous. I think that's a verb. Yeah. I am courageous. Are you? Are you courageous? I am courageous. I'm still sticking on whether that's a verb or an adverb. I'll have to go back. Somebody will correct me, I'm sure. I am courageous. I'm courageous. Think about that. What does it mean to you? Are you courageous? Can you be courageous? Can you act courageous? Can you do courageous? Can you embrace courage? I'm courageous. So I'm going to do the march right now. I'm going to start off. And again, go to www.mortermarchmonday. Watch these videos. Share with other people. Anybody can watch this channel. They can watch this. And if you want to learn about all the free videos and all the fun stuff, go to that site I said, mortermarchmonday.com. And you can watch the videos. They're all free. You can share that with other people. There's no upcharge. We're not going to spam you. It's just a way for you to be a better person doing the Morter March. Courage. Because when we infuse courage down into our DNA, we become courageous. I am thankful and grateful. I am courageous. Oh, that feels pretty good. I like that. Thankful and grateful. I'm courageous. Let's do it. Let's do the march. I'm going to start my left foot forward. Thankful and grateful. I am courageous. I am courageous. I embrace courage. I'm courageous. I'm courageous. I'm synchronizing this of what I'm thinking about down into my physical body. Thankful and grateful. I am courageous. I'm courageous. Thankful and grateful. I am courageous. I am courageous. Thankful and grateful for courage. I hope you're all doing this with me because it feels really good today. Lord knows we need courage in our world right now, in our country, with all the crap that's going on. My God. Thankful and grateful, I'm courageous. Thankful and grateful, I am courageous. I am courage. I am courage. Thankful and grateful, I am courageous. Courage, like a lion, just courageous. Courage. Thankful and grateful, I'm courage. Thankful and grateful, I am courageous. Thankful and grateful for courage in my life. Courage. Thankful and grateful for courage. Thankful and grateful I am courageous. Hope you're doing this with me. I can feel it. Feels good to me here. I'm tingly all over. Last one. Thankful and grateful. I am courageous. I am courageous. Thankful and grateful for courage in my life. I embrace courage. I welcome courage into my life. See? That's how I have to think. So when you're feeling down, you're feeling out, think of the word courage this week. Embrace it. Will it into your life. Be thankful and grateful it's in your life. And guess what? You'll get more of that in your life. That's the way it works. But what you think about, you bring about. Don't like what you got? Stop thinking crap in your life. Start thinking good stuff. Courage. I have courage. Hope you do it all week long. I'll see you next week. I'm Dr. Ted. Bye.